Great show lined up for you today. We're going to go ahead and do just that. Please put your hands together and welcome Mr. Luis Jovel from Luis Custom Cowboy Bootmaker. How you doing?
Good.
You doing good?
Yeah.
Okay, now we have a display in front of us, man. First of all, tell us, how'd you get started making boots?
Oh, it's in the beginning, I was making shoes for ladies. And,
Really?
Yeah. I didn't really like it until in the 70s, the platforms came.
Yes.
Okay, and I
you're
was,
going back.
Yeah, and I was doing these beautiful platforms with flowers and very artistic, gorgeous
Yeah.
shoes for ladies. And then I started to like it. It was really something. And I said, oh my God, this is art. This is not just shoemaking. And so I got crazy about it, and I started doing things, finer and nicer. And then the Civil War came to my country, and we had to run away. And thousands of people ran away, and I ran to Mexico, and then there was no hope in Mexico, so there was no choice. So we had to cross the border to the USA, and there I was. Somebody asking me, "Can you make cowboy boots?" And I said, "No, but I can try it."
And after that,
the guy was crazy, and I started making cowboy boots, and that was my hook. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I was already in art, design. I mean, I can do it the art already. So
this sounds like a movie in the making. It's just
yeah. Yeah.
And now you have several absolutely amazing artwork on the boots. So you can make So say, how does the process go if somebody wants to come get a custom pair of boots made?
You just come to my shop because we guarantee the fitting.
Okay.
So I had to take your measurements, and I have done other custom made, but without my measurements. But this is a big process.
Right.
Sending me boots, sending me somebody else's measurements. I don't guarantee that. I only guarantee it if I take your measurements. So then you come, you design your boot. You tell me what color you want, what heel you want, what toe you want, how high you want it, and you want inserts or you want special things like bunion spacers. Yeah. Yeah, there are a lot of the customers come with those problems because they have been wearing a bad boot.
Yeah.
So we do that. We give the space for the bunion. So when they put the boot, they don't have no problems.
No pain,
no pain or
discomfort
anything.
at all.
And so that's the way you do it. And you pick the color, the stitches and everything, and design it, and I make it. And we
go
make it.
Now is it just this style boot, or you make multiple, whatever the customer wants? Is there different styles that you also make?
Well, these boots, the one that they have already designed, most of the time is the second pair.
Okay.
Yeah, I suggest to do the first pair on a plane.
Okay.
Once you're very happy with the fitting, and you go and you say, you know what, Luis, these are nice. Let's do something crazy on it. Yeah, and so they design like cowboys like this one that we have here. See, it's a cowboy guy on the horse.
And so you cut that out yourself?
Yeah, you see a lot of artwork like this, and they do it with the computer. I don't do it with the computer. I do it with my hand, with my knife, by hand. Every little corner, every little piece, and even his brand. This is his brand. I do that with my hand. I cut it with my hand and I stitch it. It's all stitch. And then all of this stitch that you see here, all of this stitch is hand stitch. This is not a machine. I had done it by hand.
Wow.
Today, this morning, I did that.
So how long is the process?
Well, this one took a little bit longer because I didn't have the cowboy on my pattern. So I had to go and I had to find a pattern and I had to, make one and the other one. So it's like maybe 2 weeks. Yeah.
And then you get a custom pair of boots.
Yeah, and then, this guy already has, let's see, 1, 2, 3 pair of my boots. So I know it's going to fit perfect. He's crazy about them. So
that's incredible. Now you have different materials as well that you use. It's not just one. I notice the ones you're wearing right now.
Yeah, this is ostrich. My ostrich boots. They have a bird on the top. I don't know if you know that bird.
I just noticed. And you did all that by hand? Yeah,
this is all hand-free cut. A lot of people think that it's paint, but it's no paint. It's hand-free cut and the stitches and everything, and the dove over there. And this is like 15 years old, I think.
Well,
yeah,
that's a great quality boot because that's 15 years old.
Yeah, and I use it a lot.
Well, these boots
So-
are made for walking. No, let me stop. Okay, so now, how did you end up in Fresno?
That's because in Los Angeles, the factory where I came, they closed up. Some big artist, some big guy bought it,
Yeah.
and they were gonna make a factory, a big factory, and they lay us off. They said, you know what, you have to wait, and I didn't have time to wait. And somebody told me, hey, they need boot makers in Fresno. You wanna go to Fresno? Let's go.
And
Work 3 months first. So I
Okay.
came to Fresno as a boot maker, exactly where I am, at 4219 East Chills. That's where I came.
how long have you been there?
I have been there since 1982. So that makes it, let's say, 34 years.
That's a little while.
Yeah,
That's a little while.
That's a lifetime.
And being
Yeah.
there, I could absolutely.
That tells you how long I have been making boots.
And that tells you that the quality is good and the customers are satisfied that you
Yeah.
can stay there that long
Yeah.
in that location.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, I tell you what, before we get out of here, first I want to say thank you so much for being one of the sponsors on our show. We absolutely appreciate it. But if anybody out there who's watching who'd like to get a pair of boots made, how can they contact you and where can they find you at so they can come in and get their own boots?
Well, they can call me at 559-222-7091, or you can come to 4219 East Chills. They can also go to my website, even though it's down now, but it's going to be up again, www.luisjovelboots.com, or in my Facebook, which is Luis's Custom Shoes and Cowboy Boot Maker. So,
I tell you what, thank you so much for being on
You're
the show.
very
Give
welcome.
another round of applause for Luis Jovel. I wear a
Thank you
size
very
11, by the way. We just threw that. You guys don't go anywhere. We got more for you right after this.
This segment of My Conversation is brought to you by Luis Custom Shoes and Cowboy Boot Maker on Shields at Cedar in Fresno.